votes. So some of this you've heard before, but I want to crown a champion here, okay?
All
so
right.
you write down whatever you want to write down, but I want to crown a champion from among the things that people have sent us about what people in sports look like.
It sounds, though, when like crowning a champion, it sounds like you're going to end one of our favorite games here.
I'm not ending it. I want a champion right now for this season. I want everybody in the room. I'm going to read a bunch of these to you, and you pick your favorite one. You can only pick one.
You guys all got pens ready? Everyone ready?
Brian Kelly looks like the shirtless yachter who is perpetually washing his boat. I'm going to read all of these. Rob Ryan looks like the owner of a strip club in Daytona Beach. Arthur Blank, the owner of the Falcons, looks like he has ghosts in his house. Mike Woodson is the police captain close to retirement who is stressed out from all the drama. Mark Tressman, the surgeon who delivers the bad news to your family that your arm has to be amputated. It's funny. It's funny. Jack Del Rio, the new stepfather trying too hard to get the kids to call him dad.
So good. Just so good.
No, this is good too. Mike McCarthy, Elvis impersonator. Lionel Messi, the waiter who scoffs at your choice of wine. Roy Williams, small-town pharmacist who always has lollipops for the kids.
Wow.
Ryan Braun, guy at the gym with perfect hair who does one set on the bench, plays on his phone for 5 minutes, then leaves without putting the weights away. That is totally him.
The keys are in the details, man.
Kyle Korver, the cruise line employee who runs the games by the pool.
Wow.
That's
Pretty
good, right?
These are all good, man.
Of course
Got off
they're
the
all
cruise.
good.
I'm pretty sure he was a cruise director.
No, Gary Kubiak, the retired and divorced New York detective getting over a drinking problem. Rob Ryan, crazy homeless guy, always getting in fights at the soup kitchen line.
2 Rob Ryans.
We're going to get a lot of Rob Ryans.
Of course.
Chris Broussard, the guy who gets high and eats his children's food. Big Baby Davis, the cop who has trouble jumping a fence while chasing the criminal and lets him get away in the process.
Can you read us the Broussard one again?
No, I'm not doing that again. Got to go through some more of these.
You're going too fast. I couldn't write the Broussard one down.
I feel like I'm going too slow. See, we got 2 Tyler Hansbrough nominees. Looks like he's constantly haunted by ghosts no one else sees.
What's the other?
Rolls during paintball.
Wow. The second Hansbrough.
What about this one? Charlie Weiss looks like a fat guy who was cut in half and accidentally had the bottom part of his body sewed back on backwards.
That one's in the Hall of Fame.
We retired that one.
I'm sorry, I got it wrong. It's combat rolls at laser tag. I was doing it from memory.
Still good. Doesn't matter.
I think it was just back to back. Great.
Rick Carlisle, the manager who asked you to come in on Saturday. Gene Chiswick, the guy who tosses a bullet to his daughter's boyfriend and says, second one comes faster if you're late.
Wow.
Jeff Van Gundy, morgue worker who eats a sandwich during the autopsy. That's funny, man.
Really good. I missed the Broussard one.
Jeff Fisher, cruise ship captain. Jeff Fisher does look like a cruise ship captain. Tell me I'm wrong.
No, you're right.
Nick Saban, the guy who says still got it after he runs a lap and checks his time on his wristwatch. I got more of these. All right, we're going to have to continue this. The Farrelly brothers are next. The guy who becomes a YouTube sensation wrestling bears shirtless. Mike Dunleavy, looks like a generic police sketch. Tom Thibodeau, overworked homicide detective, always adjusting his necktie and smoking too many heaters. Jeff Teague, ventriloquist doll. J.J. Reddick, sketchy car valet who thinks that it might be nice to take your car for a little joyride.
That's solid.
Mason Plumley, Jehovah's Witness who won't take no for an answer. Oral Hershiser, the father in the picture that comes in your picture frame when you buy picture frames at Walmart.
I gotta write that one down.
Terry Stotts, Member of Parliament. I like that one.
Just short and simple and accurate.
Stephen Adams, the neighborhood kid who gets away with bullying you and your brother because he has your mother fooled.
Yeah, that guy's crazy.
Andrei Karolenko goes to a wedding wearing his suit from the job at the morgue. Chip Kelly leaves comically low tips to service people, then says, quote, don't spend it all in one place while shooting a finger gun. Frank Vogel, the guy who keeps calling to hang out and you keep creating excuses not to. Frank Vogel, the guy who lost his high-powered job but 2 weeks later has yet to tell his wife. David West, tough single-father genie who has fallen on hard times.
That's a thing?
Tiago Splitter, non-speaking villain from the movie Die Hard.
That's pretty good.
Greg Popovich, someone stole his precious. Mike Brown, supervisor of a fast food chain who gives himself Employee of the Month. Donnie Walsh. Donnie Walsh looks like he's in town to kill a guy.
This is the Dan Lebatard show.
Never played, by the way. We've never played. We've been playing it from segment to segment. Mike, what's the Jason Garrett nominee that you just got? What is the Jason Garrett nominee?
Jason Garrett looks like the PE teacher wearing short shorts, giving an examination with one leg up on the chair, scratching his inner thigh with his pencil.
Antonio Davis, Stugotz, graveyard shift security guard.
That's solid. That's very good.
Scott Brooks, the dentist who lives across the street, always passing out toothbrushes on Halloween. Tony Brothers, the boxing trainer that slaps his fighter in the middle of a bout.
I like that one.
How about this? I'm not sure if I like this one or not. Avery Johnson, struggling stand-up comedian who laughs way too much at his own jokes and then when he bombs says, well, F all of you then.
I could see that, yeah. Yeah, it's pretty good, actually.
Shane Battier, guy snapping his fingers in a barbershop quartet while holding a top hat to his chest and singing along to the tune of Big Girls Don't Cry. Flip Saunders, the pilot you could have sworn you just saw in the airport lounge drinking too much. Manu Ginobili, a really considerate bellhop at a 5-star hotel. Nene, the guy who helps you defeat a tiger inside the gladiator arena and then joins you on a quest. I love that one. I really like that one.
That's solid. Are we going to vote on these? What are we doing here?
Yes, you're going to pick your favorite one. Clayton Kershaw has just won National League MVP.
That's ridiculous. I mean, seriously, that's absurd.
Doris Burke, the high school administrator who's always struggling to just keep the peace.
You lost me now.
Because you're mad about the Kershaw?
He won his award yesterday. Stanton, was he qualified? Did he qualify? Was he eligible to win a Cy Young Award?
You're really going to ruin this with your hot sports take?
Sorry. Go ahead.
Gladwell?
Go ahead. Kershaw.
Tony Kornheiser, bartender at a saloon in the Old West. We running out of steam here?
I'm mad at Kershaw.
How about Lionel Hollins? Creepy, rich leader of an organized crime ring who has a really hot daughter everyone's afraid to go near. That's pretty good, I think.
Yeah, that's a good one.
All right. What are your votes here? Let's see what we've got here in terms of votes as we go around the room. What is your favorite one? What would you say is the best one of all of these?
I'm gonna go with Arthur Blank. Looks like a guy that has ghosts in his house.
What is your vote, Mike Ryan?
Just for the record, we all like the Arthur Blank one,
Yeah, it's
but
good.
I'm going to go with Jack Del Rio's stepfather trying too hard to get along with his stepson.
Trying to get the stepsons to call him dad. Roy, who's your nominee here?
I actually have a tie. Co-champions. Tyler Hansborough. Looks like he was hunted by ghosts. And Tyler Hansborough. Combat roles at laser tags arena.
Yes, combat roles during laser tag. That's excellent. I love the idea that Tyler Hansborough should play all basketball games in a wrestling singlet.
I have a feeling that no one's going to vote for Nene, but that's a really good one.
Well, it's written very well. Just, he helps you defeat the tiger in the gladiator arena and then joins you on a quest.
The quest part is just amazing.
What do you got for us, Guillermo?
Jeff Van Gundy, Queen of Hearts.
Man, I love Jeff. My favorite is Jeff Van Gundy eating a sandwich while doing an autopsy. Like eating half a sandwich, although Jeff Van Gundy, Queen of Hearts.
It's better. It is. It's better. In the Van Gundy pile, it's better.
And it's so much more insulting.
Yes.
We're basically calling Jeff Van Gundy an old woman. Which is okay, because we're friends. We're allowed to do that.
You know what Kershaw did, by the way, this year? Watch 75% of their games from the bench.
Here you go. Here you go with your hot Kershaw take.
I'm done now.
Christopher, what is your favorite one from among the nominees?
Kyle Korver, cruise ship activities manager.
Yeah, the games by the pool.
Yeah.
He absolutely looks like he's handling the games by the pool.
I'm looking at a Queen of Hearts right now. It's uncanny.
It's unbelievable.
It really
it
is.
really is.
It really
Jeff
is.
Van Gundy does look like the Queen of Hearts. I sent him a text when somebody photoshopped his face onto the Queen of Hearts, and I just sent it to him without comment.
Did he respond?
Without comment. Yeah, he responded with curses.
Oh, man.
You got to keep sending those to us. At Lebatard Show, at Stugotz 790.
The Dodgers played 162 games this year, like most baseball teams. You know how many Kershaw played in? 27. MVP. What a joke. How do you do in the postseason, by the way? Honestly, man.
He didn't play in almost, 130 of their games.
Yep, something like that.
That is funny, though.
And he got the MVP.
I mean, that's the biggest
It's a joke, is what it is.
How did Stanton do in the postseason?
They didn't make it.
It is funny, though, that your MVP, it's funny that he